Hey yo, what's up guys? How's everyone doing? So today we're gonna work out with the homie Frank today, and we're gonna do back and arms. And yeah, so we're doing a lot of like pretty decent workouts for the most part. And then I don't know, I feel like I've been kind of getting a little bit leaner while still kind of keeping most of my mass for the most part. And it's been pretty dope just because since I've been staying around like 237-ish, and I'm losing a little bit of fat, I'm staying about 237, 235-ish, give or take, dry in the morning, because with food, I'm like well over 240. But no, everything's been feeling pretty good. I'm not gaining crazy strength right now, but for the most part, I'm gaining I guess I would say like the thickness and the parts that I need. Because like my hamstrings have been like really coming up little by little, the width and the thickness in my back, and I feel like my chest has really been growing a little bit more. I've been figuring out that machines just really do it for me, and also dumbbells, just like lightweight dumbbells, because I feel like if I go over maybe 100 to 120s or something like that, I don't know, like, yeah, I get tired, and like there'll be like a 2 or 3 maybe good reps where I really feel it in my chest, but I don't know, it just hasn't been the same. And then my back's really been definitely getting a lot thicker, like my rhomboids and my traps and stuff like that, and a lot more on my lats. My lats are still slacking a little bit. I just need to work a little bit more on like pull-ups and lat pull-downs. So as you'll see, we're definitely gonna start off with that, just because that's my biggest weaknesses. And I've been noticing that because I've been seeing that in a couple of videos and been talking with my trainer that I guess it's better to work a little bit more on my weaknesses than my strengths, because my strengths will always be there. It's just my weaknesses that need to catch up. So overall, like, stepping on stage and stuff like that, the weaknesses won't necessarily fully be there like how they would if I didn't work on them in the first place and only focus on my strengths. Yeah, so we're gonna catch this workout, and just kind of like the simple stuff as always, just like lat pull downs, maybe some regular rows, seated rows. I don't even know how to call those other rowing machines. I mean, you'll see them in there, but I just forget what they're called. And then just some regular lat pull downs and just regular like arm workouts, nothing too crazy, just kind of like the simple stuff. I feel like when it comes to working out overall, I feel like you can be a lot more efficient hitting the same old school or just the regular workouts versus trying to do all these how would you say it, I guess like overcomplicated workouts where you have to think about how you're doing it all the time, or how awkward it feels, or how you need a bunch of other different things to be able to hit that one certain workout. So I mean, it's tried and true, workouts that have been working for decades and decades and decades. So it's just like a matter of just tweaking little things when I'm actually like lifting and pulling it. Finished the workout, and it's the same food, same times, 3 to 4 up to 5 times a day with this amazing sauce because it has no calories. Sure, it has a lot of salt, but who cares? As long as it doesn't have a bunch of freaking calories and stuff like that. But I do switch it off between that and ketchup. But yeah. So super dope workout. Love working out with Frank just because he kind of has, like, for the most part, the same mindset of like pushing as hard as you can. You know, even though he's been a hard gainer for most of his life, he's kind of getting the gist of pushing a little bit harder than you did last time. And you know, and it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool working out with him whenever I can. Just because his camera's like way better than mine, so the lighting. I filmed with his this time, and the lighting's so much more better with his camera. I feel like my camera only does good with like natural lighting, and his does really good under like low, like harsh lighting and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of the gym that we go to, there's like a bunch of like weird yellow red lights and stuff like that. So they're kind of like harsh in certain areas and stuff like that, like in the locker room or like in certain areas of the gym when you're working out. So it's kind of weird, you know. But nah, super duper dope. And then just because I've been practicing posing, I just kind of had him pose with me and stuff like that. Just because I guess he's never really experienced like what it's like to pose, like I guess for a show, or just actually just getting down to the nitty gritty of, you know, posing and holding things for more than, you know, 10-15 seconds. Because I'm having a hard time, and I've only been posing for like, I guess like a lot more serious, maybe the last 2 to 3 weeks, and I can still barely hold most of the mandatory positions for like maybe 10 to 15 seconds. I'm trying to get up to like where my boy Ian's at, where you can hold each position up to like a minute, 2 minutes, you know, while still keeping everything tight and sucked in. You know, because I blow up my gut every single like 20 seconds, just because I just run out of breath. But yeah, no, it's been pretty cool, especially since I'm like 65%, 70% done with this first cycle. It's been pretty dope. It's not, I guess, it's not everything what you would expect it to be in a way, but it does exceed certain. I guess if you underestimate the cycle, it definitely over exceeds that. But it's been nice again, like losing a little bit of weight, only like 2 to 3 pounds, but still staying the same size and strength and having the same amount of mass. Because I'd rather be the same like weight and a lot leaner than being fat and at this weight. So it's been pretty cool. I'm gonna try to keep it going probably until I think the end of February. First week of March, and then I'm probably gonna hop off and kind of, you know, just cleanse and, you know, get my health back on track for 2.5 months or so, and and then the goal is to try to compete the last week or second to last week of August, and then depending on how my health is and how everything goes, and if I'm able to get the time off from work and everything, again in September, and because we all want to go pro, we all want to get big and stuff, so definitely looking forward to that, and just more and more excited. Because I've been seeing all these up and coming guys that, around my age, between 22 to 27 years old, I'm like right in the middle, 24. So it's been really exciting, and just like having that drive of seeing these guys. I just can't wait to be up there, like with a lot of them. So I just overall excited every single time I go. That's why it kind of sucks that sometimes I do take a little bit longer in the gym now, just because I've been wanting to just hit just a couple more workouts, but I do need to try to calm it down and let my body rest as much as I can. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys have a good one. Peace.